like some water. Seriously, you need water. If you don't have water, you're gonna miss something. So grab some water, grab a towel, or grab a mat, or get like a rug, something where your feet aren't on fucking hardwood or something slippy. Don't slip, okay? So water's key. All the other stuff is key. I'm gonna find some music and then start it. Don't worry about commenting. If you're not participating, it's all good. Maybe you just come in and you have positive vibes. And you come in and you're saying really nice things about everything.
Mama. Hello. Hello. We're going to start seeing.
Start however you're gonna. Alright, puppy yoga. Alright, Jen, talk how you're gonna talk.
Alright, so we are going to begin in a seated position. A seated. Huh? Like, louder?
Well, it might miss a few words.
Alright, so in a seated position, dog check. Anybody got a dog? Let's go ahead and check for our dog on the side of us. Dog check. Alright, go ahead and get into a crisscross applesauce seated position. We're going to focus on drawing our shoulders back, holding our breath. So let's just give ourselves some time. Take a moment just to breathe. I'm gonna go a few breaths in. For a few seconds, hold. Seconds, exhale. Just breathing here. Focus on your breathing. Still your body. You can, on your next inhale, bring your shoulders up, and on your next exhale, bring your shoulders back and down. So that they align fine, and you are not curled, hunched forward. A few more breaths in. On the next exhale, you're going to take your right hand. You're going to bring it directly behind you. Take your left hand. Put it on your right knee. Now go ahead and do some inhales, but on your exhale, slowly twist your body, torso, the side of the room so you're not flush with the center anymore. Should feel a slight stretch your spine, not much in your arms. Breaths. On your exhale, release your left hand. Bring it behind you. Inhale, right hand. Place it on your left knee. Might help to position your hand a little bit further behind your body. Get a little bit bigger of a stretch. Keep your torso tight. Imagine a string pulling your chest up to the ceiling. 3 breaths here, in and out. On your next exhale, bring your hands center. Then we are going to do some cat-cows. Go ahead and roll forward onto your hands and your knees. They should be directly underneath your shoulders, and your knees should be directly under your hips. Your feet should go straight back. The toes should not touch. All you're gonna do is some inhales and exhales as well. The difference is on your inhale, you're stretching your stomach as if there is a string pulling your belly button all the way to the ceiling. That is your cat. And then on your cow, you exhale, drop your neck, swing your head all the way up, and you're stretching as if there is a boulder on your back. Take this very deeply into the next 3 to 4 breaths. Inhale all the way up, stretch your spine. And exhale. Now on your next one, you can also rotate your torso just a little bit to the left and right. Go ahead and inhale to a cat. And on your exhale, go ahead and rotate your torso slightly left. And then rotate your torso slightly right. Keeping your knees and your hands same position. Only moving forward. One more cat-cow. On your exhale, just rotate all the way back out. Cow. And then we're gonna go up into a downward dog. So all that does is you're pressing your feet under your toes. Grab your feet, put them under your toes. And imagine that string that's on your belly button, it's going to go right up to the ceiling. Or right up to the ceiling. Drop those heels down into the ground. Press those heels down into the ground. Keep your hips the highest point that they can go. Your head dropped. Drop your head. Now we can wiggle out our right foot and your right knee and your left knee. Try not to move your spine. Try to only move and wiggle your legs. You should feel a slight stretch in your side body if you're doing this correctly. Now, if we can, walk ourselves up to our hands. And hang. You're hinged at your hips. Go ahead and drop all your weight. You can touch the floor, amazing. If you cannot, try and reach. You're pretty far from reaching, maybe grab your elbows. Grabbing your elbows will allow some additional weight to drop. And when we come up, we're going to fold very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. Let's give your neck a few rolls. Very deep, right? And we're gonna go the opposite direction. Go ahead and give them some love in the opposite direction. Then come to a stop in the center. Drop your shoulders back with another breath. Arms up. Take a breath. Okay. Go ahead and bring your arms up with breath with me. Inhale and exhale and hands prayer. Going to do a forward fold. Taking one more inhale, hands up. On the exhale, hands to heart center and a forward fold. Try and hinge at your hips, keeping your back straight. And again, if you cannot reach the floor, that's okay. An additional benefit will be grabbing your elbows. That helps gain space so you can drop a little bit further. It might help to wiggle out your hip. Might feel some tightness in your hamstring. And rolling back up. We're gonna do some light lunges. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a step forward and a step back. So there's not too big of a space, but they're just out of our hips radius. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this left leg far back. Drop into a lunge and bring your arms up. Now you want to imagine your right knee has a 90-degree angle. If you can't get there, that's okay. What you want to focus on is making sure that your lunge isn't going all wonky. Just want to sit as nicely and straight as you can, square to the front of the room. With your arms up, take a few breaths. If you can channel your arms directly back, go back just a little bit, gaining some arch and space. And then when you come up, go into turn your left foot to the side and keep your front foot forward. And we're gonna go ahead and go into that front lunge. So bend your right knee. Yeah, there you go. Your left arm higher. So you should feel some burn in that right quad. Then go to a starfish, both of your feet face towards the wall. Then go ahead and go into a bend. Here you go. Try and keep your back a little bit straighter. Nope, that's not straight. Pull your butt in and under you. There you go. There you go. Couple breaths. 3 breaths. One last breath. Come back up to turning your right foot to the front of the room. Then back into a lunge. And then what we're going to do is bring this left foot forward, step up. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. Stepping your right foot back now. You want a pretty good distance if you need to correct your left foot as well. Hips are square to the front of the room. Go ahead and get into just a little bit of a nice lunge. If you need to bring that right leg back a little further, drop it back a little further. Your main goal is to keep the back leg straight and the front leg bent. Go ahead and breathe up. And exhale. Kind of sit down a little bit further in your bend. There you go. Few breaths. You should feel some slight burning sensations in your legs. That's totally fine. We're going to get through it together. More breaths. 2. 1. On the 1, bring your right arm back and turn your right leg to the side of the room. Go ahead and drop. Go. Few breaths. I know it hurts. 1 more. We're going to go ahead, starfish the side of the room. Drop into a little bit of a squat. Couple of breaths here. Then after that, a lunge, and then back to center. You should feel your heart rate a little bit higher now. Your body should be a little bit warm. Come up. Turn back. Back into your lunge one last time. Drop into your lunge. There you go. Yep. Arms up. Whoop. Breaths, and then we'll step forward. On the 3rd one, Take a breath with your arms up and then a forward fold. Hands to heart center. Hands to heart center and fold at your hips. Fold forward. Fold forward and then drop your arms. You can touch. If you can't, grab your elbows. That elbow grab will add space for you to fold. Then when you come up, please come up slowly. Might feel a little bit dizzy because your body has been moving. All right, guys, take a sip of water before we continue. We're about halfway. How are you feeling?
Good. How are you?
Good. Chat, I hope you're feeling good. We did lunges. We're gonna do just a little bit more.
Balls are hot.
My balls is hot. All right. Then get back onto your floor. Matt, just sit into a butterfly.
This one's way harder than the last one.
Same moves.
Fuck that.
Go ahead and keep your spine straight. Not about how close your feet get to your body. It's about keeping your spine straight. It should be very relaxing. Do you need water? Good, more stable. Love to hear that. A few breaths. Butterfly. Go ahead and put our feet in front of us, just one at a time. Up, hold forward. Touch your toes, amazing. If you can't, that's okay. Try and keep your posture folding forward, not folding left, not grabbing to pull yourself. Do it at a rate.
Who's cheating?
Try and point your toenail. There you go. That'll give you a little bit of a. I know, but if you do this and you're pulling, like, do this and try and grab.
Like you're pushing more. Yeah, no. Body's built different.
Come up. Both legs out up in front of you. Fold forward. Try and grab the sides of your feet. Nope. Take a few breaths, and each breath, try on your exhale, just push a little bit more air out of your body so you can fall a little bit closer to the floor. We're gonna take 3 breaths. Every exhale, try and just give yourself that much more room. One last breath, just push yourself just a little further. Hold it here. 2. And relax. Now we're gonna switch legs to the opposite. Up. Hold over. Feel any pain in your hamstring?
Gotcha.
A little bit back here. Breaths. One more. Okay. Take them out. One more downward dog. Your hips all the way back. Drop your spine and your neck. Try and imagine that imaginary string pulling you all the way up from your torso. Everything else is super heavy. Your heels are pushing into the ground. Palms are pushing into the ground. You're gonna go up into a plank position. Drop all the way down like you would push up. Let your body touch the floor. Let everything touch the floor. All your weight off your hands. And all you're gonna do is push torso up to the ceiling. Here for a few seconds. And all we're gonna do is end it out on 2 more downward dogs and push-ups, just like this. So, couple of breaths, and then up into a downward dog from here. Ready? At your own pace. It might be easier for you to tuck your toes before you downward dog. From here, really push back on your butt all the way to the ceiling. And forward onto a push-up, plank. Drop down. Let all of your weight off your body onto the floor. And then torso only. There we go. Up to the sky. We're gonna do this one last time. Try and get that full body stretch as much as you can on this last one. From your neck all the way to your toes. Crown of your head all the way to your toes. Last time, go ahead and tuck your toes underneath. Downward dog, all the way up. Push your ankles into the floor. All the way, push them down. Heels. You wiggle it out this last time. One side to the left, one side to the right. Go into a plank. Drop floor. Ow, don't bite my hair. Alright, and that concludes. Hi. That concludes this Saturday's yoga. Please don't bite my shirt. Wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Drink some water. Hi, Mama.
Yeah.
Did you potty in front of everybody?
Oops.
All right, every Saturday, guys. Every Saturday.
Mama.
Every Saturday, yoga, 20, 30 minutes. We upload them on YouTube as well. Thank you for participating. Maybe in like a couple more weeks, we'll get it up to where, you know, we'll start going a little maybe longer or more in depth with it. But I think we made some improvements. From last week. Does anybody that participated both weeks, do you feel like you made some strides maybe just in the 2 things? I feel like I was able to do a couple more things.
Trying to keep it very evolving, where you still want to feel like, okay, I want to try that, where it's not like out of reach.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like it's too much.
Right.
Yo, thank you so much for continuing the gifted sub. What up, man? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. That's fucking love. And shout out to Flip for gifting that original sub. Squat lunges had me fucking moving. Another one's Cam. I think right now my body will only allow me to do once a week, so we'll make it up. We'll keep going. Are you gonna pee pants? You pee? You messed my yoga flow, dude? Had to clean your pee? I saw Bolton comment
in front of the mirror.
Yeah, there's a pee. I was like, God dang it, there's a pee. I got it though.